How many kilograms of chocolate does Moritz have? Say it aloud in English. How much chocolate did you say Moritz has? If you said 1.75 kilograms, you were right. If you thought he had over 1.5 tons, hey, I think there may be enough chocolate. It's enough.
You said you wanted a ton of chocolate.
Okay, where was I? Whatever, let's start again. If you said 1.75 kilograms, you were right. If you thought he had over 1.5 tons of chocolate, well, watch out as I explain the two ways there are to write decimal numbers and talk about the metric system. There are two common ways to denote a decimal mark in the world, the decimal comma and the decimal point. About half the world's population uses a comma, including German-speaking countries and most other European nations. The other half uses a period, including the US, India, and China. To make larger numbers easier to read, the comma countries use a period as a thousands separator. The dot countries, on the other hand, use a comma. For large decimal numbers, it would then look like this. Both mean €3,141.59. It's just written differently depending on which system is used. And here's another example. Let's practice. I wrote down a couple of numbers for you. I used the decimal comma and a period as a thousands separator. For each of these pairs of numbers, can you tell which one is greater? I admit, it is a bit confusing at first, but you'll get used to it, I promise. Now let's talk about the metric system and some of the units commonly used in German-speaking countries. Last week, my daughter Lily wasn't feeling too well, so my husband Elias took her to the doctor. Take a look. There will be a lot of words you don't understand. The scene will give you context. Pay attention to the metric units.
Okay, Lilly, das war's. Das hast du toll gemacht. Du hast nur eine leichte Erkältung.
Habe ich Fieber?
Deine Temperatur ist 37,8 Grad Celsius. Das ist ein leichtes Fieber. Du kannst heute und morgen nicht zur Schule gehen. Lilly braucht keine Medikamente, aber sie muss heute im Bett bleiben. Lilly soll 1 Liter Wasser trinken.
Kein Problem.
Wir haben auch Lillys Informationen aktualisiert. Sie ist 1,27 Meter groß und sie wiegt 25,3 Kilo.
In this dialogue, you have heard the names of several metric units.
Metrische Einheiten.
They were Celsius, meter, liter, and kilo. Let's listen again to what Lily's doctor Luisa said.
Deine Temperatur ist 37,8 Grad Celsius.
37.8 degrees Celsius is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sie ist 1,27 Meter groß.
1.27 meters is about 4'2".
Lilly soll 1 Liter Wasser trinken.
As a comparison, 1 liter is a little bit more than 1 quart, and a gallon is a little bit less than 4 liters.
Und sie wiegt 25,3 Kilo.
25.3 kilos is about 56 pounds. Now, let's take a closer look at lengths.
Länge und Größe. 1 Meter ist gleich 10 Dezimeter, ist gleich 100 Zentimeter, ist gleich 1000 Millimeter.
Decimeter is not used often.
2,54 Zentimeter ist gleich 1 Zoll.
Zoll is the German word for inch.
30,48 Zentimeter ist gleich 1 Fuß.
Fuß is the German word for foot.
Hi!
Hallo!
Sie ist 1,27 Meter groß.
My daughter is 1.27 meters tall. That is 127 centimeters, 50 inches, or 4'2".
Ist 1,83 Meter groß.
My husband Ilyas is 1.83 meters tall. That is 183 centimeters, approximately 72 inches or 6 feet. And that is all from me for this time. I hope you're feeling a bit more comfortable dealing with the metric system now. Ich habe jetzt Hunger auf Schokolade.